Important note, this video is not financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decision. Past performance does not guarantee future results. Here's your market briefing from Rumour with AI. Grayscale has officially identified 4 blockchain networks as primary beneficiaries of the Digital Asset Market Clarity Act. The asset manager points to Ethereum, Solana, BNB, and Canton Network as key winners following recent Senate Banking Committee developments. This strategic pivot signals a maturing institutional appetite for regulated digital assets. Investors are now watching these 4 chains closely for potential inflows. The move underscores a broader shift toward clarity in crypto regulation. Meanwhile, energy markets are stabilizing after a disruption in California. Plains All-American Pipeline has resumed operations in East Los Angeles. This follows a rupture that temporarily halted flows in the region. The restart is a critical development for regional energy infrastructure stocks. Traders are assessing the impact on local supply chains and pricing. The incident highlights the fragility of critical energy assets. On the macro front, political narratives are clashing with economic reality. President Trump is highlighting his economic legacy. He does so as Americans grapple with persistent inflation. Rising gas prices are adding pressure to household budgets. This creates a stark disconnect between political messaging and daily life. The market is watching for policy responses to these inflationary pressures. In corporate news, insider activity is drawing attention at AMD. Executives dumped $8.4 million in shares as the stock hit a 52-week high. Norad sold shares between $427 and $436. The stock currently trades near $481. This selling occurs amid a massive AI capex boom. It also coincides with shifts in the server CPU market. Investors are questioning whether insiders see a peak in valuation. Honest Company is also seeing insider movement. General Counsel Brendan Sheehy sold 9,784 shares for $30,721. The sale took place on May 20, 2026. It was part of a standard tax covering plan following RSU vesting. While routine, it adds to the pattern of executive liquidity events. Looking ahead to today's release, the economic calendar remains quiet. There are no major high-impact releases in the next 36 hours. This lack of data allows markets to digest the recent corporate and regulatory news. Traders are focusing on technical levels rather than fundamental shocks. The absence of data means volatility may remain subdued. The interplay between regulatory clarity in crypto and infrastructure stability in energy is shaping today's narrative. Meanwhile, corporate insider selling at AMD suggests caution among executives. The disconnect between political claims and inflation reality adds a layer of uncertainty. With no major economic data to disrupt the flow, markets are likely to trade on sentiment. Investors should monitor Grayscale's next moves closely. The identification of specific chains could drive significant capital flows. Plains All-American's restart is a positive for energy sector confidence. However, the broader inflationary environment remains a headwind. AMD's insider sales warrant scrutiny. The high valuation may not be sustainable without continued AI growth. Honest Company's routine sale is less significant but part of a larger trend. The quiet economic calendar provides a window for analysis. Markets are pricing in these developments without new data shocks. Stay tuned for updates on these evolving stories. That's your market briefing. Follow Rumour with AI for daily market intelligence.